Good morning. Something that I hope that you get from watching this week's day in the life vlogs is that balance, that work-life balance is really, really, really important to me. Especially, I feel like that's the key to longevity in this profession is finding your own work-life balance. So I'm hoping that that's the message that I get across is to just really focus on that, because if you don't focus on it, then you might find yourself burning out, spending too much time at work, or the flip side, getting so tired and burned out that you kind of go through the motions in school and kind of don't give your 100% effort. So I just wanted to make sure that that's the message that's getting sent is it's a lot of work, it is hard work, but you can find a balance, but that's the work you have to do on your own to find for yourself. Got my center set out, ready to go. Last thing I have to do before I get the kids. Turn out the lights. It's dark in here right now, but the sun comes up in like 10 minutes. I swear that keeping the lights off does something. They're calmer when they come in. One morning this year, I had the lights on, and it was not good. So lights are on. The lights are off. I got a couple lights going on. It's calm. They eat their breakfast, and then the sun comes up, and it's just natural lighting. My theory is that the fluorescent lights make them crazy. So lights off. Let's go get the kids. Oh, wow, this morning was wonderful. This has probably been one of my best weeks all year. There's just something in the air this week. Things are going really well. I'm gonna give you it's my prep time right now, and I'm getting ready for guided math. I'm gonna give you a hasty explanation / walkthrough of my guided math time. Here we go. Okay, my small group instruction takes place right here. I focus on teaching green and blue group. I've got a Title I teacher that comes in and she focuses on teaching yellow and red group. There is some overlap, however. Got Computer Station 1, Computer Station 2. Students may choose computer stations at any time if they're not working with the Title I teacher or with myself. So, step 1, call small group with me right here at my table. We complete a lesson. How I'm doing it today is I've got my lesson on my iPad right here. Also on my iPad, I have Spotify playing on my Bluetooth speaker right there, just for some ambiance. After students leave from me, I will tell them, okay, green team, nice job today. There is a center located at the green table. Would you please complete that center? And when you're done, put it in your work box with your name on it. Then I check that at the end of the day, and then I will say, all right, after you put that in your work box, then you can choose any center you want. Here are the choices. We've got 100 chart roll and find. Computers always, of course, computers for days. Domino parking lot. They can always, math or reading, they can write at any time. Library center, they can read at any time. Also, they all have a math workbook. There's a post-it note that marks the chapter that we're on. If they ever want to work in that, they may. There you have it. It's very calm. It's very, very efficient. And like I said, I work with those two groups, and the other teacher works with the other two groups. Now, after I'm done with my two groups, I'll begin calling the yellow group and red group for some one-on-one intervention time, so that sort of thing. Or I might call some blue and green students with some enrichment time. Now, somebody asked a question. I'm going to explain the sticker chart real quick to you. This is my student data chart for math. Admittedly, I have not used this in a few weeks, but here's how it works. They all have their name right here, and each number coincides with one of the kindergarten standards. This is the counting and cardinality standards, the most basic of foundational principles. When they have mastered a skill, they put a sticker on here. How do I know if they've mastered a skill, you ask? Well, they have a prove it paper in the corresponding folder. This can count to 100, and I just made them write to 100. And so on and so forth. As you can see, some of the skills are not completed yet. This one is comparing contrast. This one is comparing numbers 0 to 10 using a symbol. That's the prove it page. So anytime I have one of those math centers that coincides with one of these standards on the wall, if they get all the questions correct, they put it in the prove it folder, one of these, and they may add a sticker to the sticker chart. It helps them see their data, and they're able to track their own data. And sometimes I'll ask them, let's check the sticker chart. What do you need to work on? Devaris, what do you need to work on? What skill have you not mastered yet? And he'll come over here and say, looks like I haven't been able to do number 1 or 2 yet. So then that'll push him forward and sort of give him his path that he needs. And just for a point of reference, most of the kids will be on a computer if they're not with me. So they really like the computers. I have a few that will probably gravitate towards their workbooks or writing or reading or the 100 chart roll and find. That's a newer center, so they'll be engaged in that. But the idea is that kids are busy the entire time and they have perceived choice. I give them quite a few different options, but really I'm the one that's in control because they can only pick from a set group. It's just all about perceived control, and they have a little bit of control over their learning. It was a great day today. My kids found my YouTube channel today during playtime. At the end of the day, we have center time. At the end of the day, after everything's over, the incentive for the day is if they behave, they get to do choice center time with play centers, Legos, Lincoln Logs, that kind of thing. And my students found the YouTube channel. If you see here, I don't know, Mr.Thain. So they know how to spell my name. Also, during my math group time, the thing that I set up for, it was awesome. I had Bob Marley playing in the background, the natural lighting, the sun shining through, kids were working. I got all my small groups done. It was so fun. That's my favorite part of the day is small group time. And let me just say something. Some of my kids were acting like straight fools today, but here's the deal. When your kids are acting fools, when you have a couple of them that are just out of their mind, it's not about you. It's not your fault probably. And you think about it, don't take it personal, one, and don't let it affect your mood. Like, all right, this kid's gonna act like that. I'm just gonna ignore him, give them their consequence and move on. I mean, if another teacher or if a bystander saw some of my students acting the way that they did, they'd probably think, wow, she's probably not having a good day. Nope, it was a great day. I'm gonna get out of here because it's 40 degrees and sunny. It's drone flying time. Okay, the sun is setting, so I gotta hurry up I have to hurry up to get to the bridge so I can get some sweet drone footage. Let's go. Wow, that was fun flying the drone. I just got wild with it. I let it rip. I was super confident with it, and the more I use it, the more comfortable I get. Just another little side hobby now, I guess. It's really fun. I will say, I just want, if these 4 straight a day in the life videos, if you watched all 4 of them, and if you leave with nothing else, I want you to leave with this message. If you want to be in teaching for the long run, if you want to make it past the 5 years, which is the mark where most teachers, they quit within 5 years, the profession. If you want to make it past that, and you want to be a successful teacher for a long time, the most important thing that you need to do isn't lesson plan, isn't classroom management, isn't any of that. That's all very important. But the most important thing that you need to do is to figure out your work-life balance. Because if you don't get that figured out and you just go hard every day at teaching and you get there early and you stay late every single day, every day, day after day after day, and you grade papers on weekends and you cancel and you miss out on plans with your friends because you're spending time doing schoolwork and that's all you do, that's all you think about, you sleep, breathe, school, you're not going to make it. Yeah, you can do that for a year, sure. Maybe your first year it's going to be that way. It's kind of unavoidable for your first year, but if you devote everything you have every single day, you're not going to make it. You can give 100% while you're at work. And then when you're home, give 100% to your home life. You've got to find that balance, whatever it is for you. For me, how I do that is I just schedule out my week and I make sure I hit everything that I like to do within a given week. Mondays, Kristen has her college class. I'm left to have an evening to myself. So Mondays, I do drama club. I make sure that maybe I watch an episode of TV that I'm interested in, or I might play some video games that I'm interested in. I try to be well-rounded. Tuesday, we meet with friends for supper. Wednesday, reset day. We get something out to eat. We watch TV. Thursday, a lot of times we'll eat with family. And then, of course, you got Friday and the weekend. But just trying to balance out your week so that way every morning you're going to work refreshed and ready. You're not rolling out of bed dreading going into work. So if you take nothing else from this series, I guess you could call it, of a day in the life videos, balance, work-life balance. Find the happiness in the little things. Enjoy your morning cup of coffee. Enjoy your shower at night. Enjoy everything. Live in the moment. Be in the moment. Be the best teacher you can be, and then be the best person you can be every day. So I hope you enjoyed the vlog today. Tomorrow will be classroom chat. It's Friday. We'll do a classroom chat vlog in classroom only. Classroom chat vlog. So, looking forward to that one. I'm going to close out the vlog right here today. Find your gift. Share it with the world. And remember, guys, you are worth it. See you tomorrow.